Okay guys, I'm here today for Arther Zuka, huge honor for me. And guys, Arther is a black belt from Toronto, and he has a very cool game on the half guard, quarter guard, and lapel stuff. And today he's gonna show us here one of his favorite moves from there, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's do it.
Okay, so if you don't mind, I'll start you just on your knees. And when the guy's on his knees, what I'll do is I'll just pull this lapel, the top lapel, the cross lapel, on this shoulder, and I want to wrap it around your leg. So whenever you come up for a knee cut, that's when I feed. Now, the first thing I like to do is tuck my elbow and hug the leg. And ideally, I'll put my foot on the ground, I'll try to bump you forward and come up behind you. But sometimes what happens is the guy steps out on his leg. And he has like, yeah, there you go. You see how you're kind of heavy on me? So all I do is I use my toes, I shift in, and I catch.
Oh man, that's
okay.
Cool.
So I realize like, okay, I want to get the guy down to his knee, but I also want to move his leg south. So I open my knee, and it's kind of like a butterfly wing where it opens and takes some weight off, and I pull it back. But you see how it's still up in the air?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm going to bite and triangle my legs.
Oh man.
I come up to my forearm.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Especially for having long legs, I think.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easier with long legs. But, you know, even Mike was able to do it on me, and I have long legs. I find that if you can't reach, or maybe you're not flexible, don't worry so much, just shift your hips under. Almost like you're cutting under into a deep half position.
Got it.
Do you want to see that one again, or a different option?
No, let's do this again.
Yeah, so let's say I'm here, and I can't reach. Yeah. If I have shorter legs, all I'm going to do is make sure my elbow stays in, and I'm going to move my butt under. But if I go back half a step, you see how you're kind of heavy on me, and it can be hard to move? So I use this wrist and I just raise a little. You see the couple of inches?
Yep.
And that gives me space to move. I pinch, I lift, and I move you south. You see how you're resting on my knee? I bite over, kick through, and I triangle.
Man, that's incredible.
Now your legs are very tied up. So I'm going to come up on my elbow, forearm, and all I do is I come up and I lean into you, head on the inside.
How did you come up with that, Arther?
So this whole game, I ended up taking many years off jiu-jitsu because I had really bad tendonitis. And my whole game used to always be frame. But now I can't do that. So I started playing this whole position. And every time I had a little bit of trouble, I'd experiment. So I spent probably 3-4 years now playing a lot of this, like studying and practice and failure. So
it's just, you just started on the training,
just
you started practicing, and kind of feeling around,
exactly.
And then the move came out.
Yeah, I get a lot of big guys, and they kind of keep their weight heavy on me. And when I try to bump them forward, it felt that I couldn't really move there. So then I realized like I needed to do something about this.
Yeah. I felt like a worm going around me over there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And if this doesn't work, what do you do? Like
so if I could bore you. So now, let's say you step out and I get here and I pull you back, but maybe you drop your knee. So now you see how I can't swim my leg out to bite over?
Yep.
Well, now I just go back to this. I draw a big circle with my knee and I bump you under your butt. See how the hands become heavy?
Yep.
I keep my knee in the butt and I let go now of the leg underhook with the lapel and I secure the hip.
Okay.
As I pull on the hip, I'm gonna switch and come out the back door. And instead of chasing the back, I always just block the shin
and you bring
and I pull the guy
you
back.
No, that's awesome. No, and I love grabbing the lapel and going for the single leg, but it's interesting that you always mix it up like the single leg half guard with the coyote half guard.
Exactly.
On your own way.
Yeah, just like kind of what works for me and what doesn't aggravate my arms. And I also like this because a lot of students I teach are 40, 50, 60.
Good.
So, you know, I don't feel great asking a 60-year-old guy to play spider. It's kind of hard on the body. I like this because I feel that anyone could do it.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, so your whole system is pretty much around like half guard, quarter guard, and lapel stuff.
Yeah, lapel fed quarter, yeah.
Got it. And then you try to mix that up like...
Yeah, so what I did is I spent a little bit of time going through the half guard because half guard is going to be your connection piece to the quarter guard.
Good.
And then I also went through a little bit of half butterfly just to like troubleshoot. Because for you to, if you can't get there, then I can't really help you. So I want to make sure that you can stop the common problems and then get to the position of interest and attack from there. And then I try to look at, you know, the top 10, 15 common responses I get. Like, you know, if I'm facing someone good, what are they going to do? And then I try to build counters to all those and show them in a way where it's scaled up. So in the beginning of the course, it's the most simple ones, like just the knee under the butt. And then as you go towards the end of the course, it gets more complex. Well, what if he grabs my sleeve? What if he steps wide? What if he back steps? So I try to cover all the scenarios. my goal is if you get to the position, you should be able to have a specific answer to whatever the opponent does.
No, got it. And Arther, one thing that we were talking here right before that you said that was very interesting. How many hours per week you teach jiu-jitsu?
40.
Man, that was crazy, right? And it's Monday to Monday, or you take days off?
No, every day. I'm very lucky. My wife trains jiu-jitsu. If she didn't, I would either be divorced or not teaching that much, right? So I'm very lucky. You gotta marry someone who does jiu-jitsu. It's a lot easier, I think. Otherwise, you can't be at the gym all the time.
Got it. So, but it's do you teach weekends as well, Saturdays and Sundays?
Yeah. So like Saturdays and Sundays, I try to teach 8 to 10 hours each day. I try to start early, hopefully, and then I have some family time in the evening.
No, man, that's awesome. Yeah, so guys, make sure to check it out. Arther shot an entire instructional all about half guard, quarter guard, and lapel stuff from half guard, and it's gonna be at BJJFanatics.com very soon. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you, Bernardo.
Thanks. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.